Okay, we have learned about actually how to use third-party packages, and we tried to access JSON file or APIs from all the countries in this world, and also text file from a website, and also from this random code generator. So I gave you an exercise to find the world population, right? So I create a file and I call it exercises.py. And maybe I think first I have to take what is this is actually the question. Yeah, and do we have actually already a function? Yes. Then how about if we create a function called, a module called fetchData.py. Yes, this fetchData.py, and then let's put the some of the code there, and then we can import whenever we need it, okay, from there. And then if you remember, this one is actually the code that we built, and then we don't need this one, we don't need this part, and we don't need this part. What we need from this file is all the time just importing this, yeah? So here what I should do, from fetch data, import fetch data, because the name of the file and the name of the function is the same. And what do I want to do? Here we have already the country's URL. Where is it? I can make use of that here. Okay, and then I can just store it here, and then countries. Then to fetch the countries, fetch data, and the fetch data takes URL, so I give it the country's URL. That's what I need. Oh yeah. And then what I asked you, what's the world's population? Of course, first we have to see how it looks like. Maybe print. Print would be much better because sometimes it just so raw, it might be hard to read. Print, import print. And then print countries. Yes, let's see. Oh yeah, 250 countries. Oh yeah, it looks like this. It looks like this. So this is the last country, and as you can see, sub-region or something. But I'm interested in this part, population, this. I don't have to. So how do I get that one by one? So for country, in countries, and then print country, and then I have passed this like that. Yeah, as you can see, I can set it up like that. World population. And then I can start from 0. And then I can sum this one after another. Yeah, I will show you two methods. World population, like plus, and then something like this. And by doing this, actually, I will get the world population. Yeah, it has been already calculated. So print world population, and let's see. Yeah, it's about 7.7 billion. It's good to format this. Can we format this? Yeah, I don't remember by heart how to format this. We can search and we can format it if we want. So we solve one of the problem. What's the world's population? It is this. But maybe you can also do it differently. First, you can just store it, something like this. And then what you should do better, you can append them now and then. Populations.append, and then in this case now I'm actually first collecting or creating a list of populations. And then this allows me to do minimum, maximum, average, something like that from this. Yeah. For instance, these are the list of. So what would be the sum? It's so easy, right? We have the sum function. Total is equal to sum and population. That's good. And then if you want the average, it doesn't make sense, but you can also calculate. But the mean population, that's interesting, right? So you can say minimum, and then you can pass the populations actually. And then the maximum population. The mean would be 0 because there are places that may not have the max population. Then let's print total and mean or max, maybe max, and then mean. Something. No, this is max population and this mean population. Yeah, as you can see, the minimum is 0. So there are places that do not have people at all. So, and this one is 1.4 billion. It's going to be India or maybe China, this one. Okay, good. Yeah, so maybe if you want to do now, for instance, what's the country that has the biggest population, the percentage of this country, yeah, the percentage. Now, if you divide this by this, then you know this China or India could be like, 15% or 10% of the whole world or something. So if you sum up, if you do this way, then you can do more calculations. Yeah, so we did in two ways or into approach. Okay, the other is actually create a JSON file that contains only country name, continent, capital, and population. Okay, we still need this. We still need this one, but I want to just do it as in a different data. So do I need the country? Yes, country name. I call it name. Countries and name. And then I think the name is official, maybe. I think instead we can also call the common name. And maybe if I am interested in the population, and then I can go country and then population. And the continent, for some reason, are we interested in the continent? Yes. So we can just duplicate this. And then I can just continent. And then I have seen the continents in array form, so I have to take 0. Like, I'm removing it out or getting it from the list. Let's see, for instance, by printing this, just the name, the population, and continent. Yeah, key error. So did I tell you that some of may not have? So I think the continent, so it was strange that it doesn't have. So what we should do actually, get. This is going to take us some time. And we have seen also for C for capital, some territories do not have capital, and then capital, and then again capital. Let's try. Yes, nice working. But as you can see, this is actually in a form of list. So we have to slice this out. Yeah, but how do we know if it has? So what we should do, if it's like this, capital, I can reassign that. Capital is equal to capital if capital is different from none, else something like this. What I'm trying, do you remember this short way of writing? What I'm trying to do, if the capital is none, then it's going to be this. Else, just we actually slice it out, something like this. Now, let's try. Yeah, but it seems like I am not accessing it. Where is the capital? Name capital. Why? None. Maybe I think, how about if I do something like this? A bit it's weird. What I did is if capital is actually, if capital is none, it's going to be not none. It's going to be this, else. Yeah, let's see that. The other way around. How is that? Because, oh yeah, if capital has some data, then we slice this out, and then it should be the capital, right? Let's write it in a longer form, maybe. If capital, I can say, maybe lane also, capital, because it's in a list, so it should be, it should have at least one greater than 0, then print capital, and then I can slice out. Else we just, even we don't have to just do the else statement. But after this, I didn't print that yet, right? So, yeah, I think the previous was actually working properly, but I was printing after. So, yeah, sorry for that, guys. Yeah, so I should print this after. The print was before, so it was a bit confusing. And now we should see a proper printing. Yeah. So the problem. And now again, for the continent, we do the same. Continent, we can say continent, we slice out the first. If continent, else, just again, something like this. What we are doing is, if the continent has something, then we slice out. If not, we just put it empty. Yeah, so it's, so the reason what you don't see is because it was empty. Let's see if others, for instance, if we are doing good, other, this seems, I don't see where, I don't, okay, let me, I think this is not this working properly, so let's try to see again. None, 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 everywhere is none. It makes sense. Then where do we see content? So I think our code has some problem then. So how does this, maybe I can slice just a couple of the two, and how does it looks like? Print the country again. Maybe I might have typo or something when it comes to content. Subregion name. Continents. It was plural. Okay, so that's the problem. So I can just change this to plural, continents and continents and continents. And then I'm just interested in one of the, then maybe I can call it just one after that, after I slice out. I just want to stick into this one, continents. Yeah, it should be from here. Continents, continents. Great. Let's see now. Yeah, now we're doing good. We're doing good. Europe here, as you can see, Europe, Africa, Africa, North America, some North America, Asia, Asia. That's really good. Now a country name, continent, capital, population. That's what we need. And let's create a dictionary, right? Yeah, some kind of dict, something like this. And name, it should be name, right? And population, maybe capital comes capital, and then it should be capital because we have it. And then what is this? Yeah, population. Population, then we can say population. And continents, and then continent. Since we are storing one, I just call it continent. I think it's name, capital, population, continent. Name, population. Yeah, this is the data what I want. So I want to store them formatted. Oh, some list, maybe just I can call it list, this one, list of countries. List of countries. And then I just want append this now and then, right? Append, the dict, this one, the dictionary, the new dictionary we have created. Why is that? Why is this here? Maybe is there some indentation problem? Yeah, it was some indentation. Now let's see what we have. Print list of countries. Yes, yeah, it looks like this, but pprint make it even prettier, right? Yes, that's beautiful. But our role, it's not about just printing it out. Instead, to create a JSON file. And to do that, last week we have actually created some JSON creator file. Yeah, this one, this, I need this one. So maybe I can also put this code in my fetch data. Fetch data, I can have it here. So now the JSON could be imported at the top, it doesn't matter. But now this fetch data, I have to create JSON file also. Then in my exercise, I can again import from fetch data, import fetch data, and create JSON file also. Yeah, and then all the way here, create a JSON file, and then I have to give it a name. Where? Maybe I can call it somewhere data, and maybe I can call it transformed countries. Maybe I can just go countries.json. And now if I run, and even I don't want to print this now and then, and let's see. But as you can see, I just gave it only what? Only the file name. I should have also this data, this list. Yeah, that's the importance of reading how, what, file name, and the list. Yeah, this doesn't have a very good, I mean, we forgot to add actually the list. So it should also take a list parameter. Yes. Then, where was I? I think I'm in here. So I have to pass additional parameter, the list of the entries. And now, beautifully, I'm hoping to have a transformed version of JSON here. Let's see. It takes some time, of course. Let's see. Huh? Oh, yeah, it's here. Oh, yeah, beautiful, right? Oh, yeah, that's great. I think this exercise part of the package, a third party package, and I think this is good enough. Yeah, thank you.